Good morning from Malsalforn Beach. I'm here on Gozo, and today I'm just going to focus on hopefully 3 areas. I'll take you one by one, some scenic spots on this island. It's a beautiful day, and I'm going to do a little bit of hiking and hopefully see some beauty out there. Quite a developed bay actually. It's still very scenically beautiful here on Gozo. From here, my first stop is going to be the salt pans. I've decided to walk. It's about 2 kilometers away. So I'm going to take you there now. About 1 kilometer into the hike to the salt pans and stumbled upon this beautiful bay with some fast food available and the never-ending construction of the world going on here too. And just at the edge of the bay, the beginning of these ancient salt pans. Really a unique site here. Welcome to the salt pans. Little gift shop up there. And then as we just walk on, you can see that they just stretch out for a long way. A few tourists around on this beautiful day. You're not allowed to actually walk on them. And it's just fascinating really, and an easy walk out of the bay there. I'm now walking on to spot number 2. I'll tell you about it when we get there. Still stretching on the salt pans, and there's an area down there. If you've got a car, you can actually drive down the walking path. Road is really easy. And I'm hoping to reach spot number 2 in less than a half an hour. Stop number 2, the gorge at Wied, il-Għasri. You can see the amazing stonework. If you know anything about our story, you'll know we have a similar wall surrounding our house on Cenc Island. And it looks like I'm going to be heading down there. So it's time to get the hat back on and have a look at this beautiful gorge. Stop number 2, coming soon. Well, we're nearly here. This spot is not a secret at all. It's all over Instagram, and so I had to come here. It's the gorge is down there, and there's a swimming area. So let's see what this place looks like with the drone up. So just before getting the drone up, you can see the path down. It's high up, it's an incredible gorge feeding in the water, and the colour is magnificent. So yes, as I said, this is drone territory. Let's see what it looks like from above. Down a steep path to a beautiful little bay. You can see, even on this early April day, there's somebody having a nice swim. in surely one of the best and most beautiful places to swim in the world. I actually forgot my shorts. I need a wingman, I need Raf here. Maybe there's another time to bring family back to this beautiful spot. All of these things are in God's hands. But for now, I'm in Malta and living life. Well, what's not to like? I'm here in the middle of nowhere, walking up a road with a gorgeous stony wall. I love the stonework, and I'm always praying for some sort of way back to Siargao Island where I can see my stone wall again, get it cleaned up and live the Philippine dream, if only for a few weeks, months or years. For now, I'm looking for a bus. Could be challenging. I'm right in the middle of nowhere, but up there is the nearest town, and I'm hoping to get to spot number 3 by the afternoon. Saved a little bit of drone battery. It was quite challenging to film above the gorge, so let's hope I can get out of here pretty soon. It's unbelievably beautiful here at the viewpoint just before we find town. This is Malta's finest scenery, Gozo Island. I'm not the biggest fan of the EU, but they're responsible for the restoration of these beautiful walls. So, great work, EU, even though I'm well happy to be out of such a union, living in Brexit Britain. Got super lucky with the bus and just had to wait 5 minutes. So here we go, back to Victoria, to our final destination out on the other coast. Just relaxing here at Cupcake, a small cafe just beside the bus station. So easy to just get around Gozo. My next bus is in about 30 minutes. It's out to the other side of the coast. That's my final destination. Convenient place right near the bus station. Really great service. And this is my wrap. A very short break from the nutritional therapy I'm following at the moment. Still keeping it vegetarian here on Gozo. Now, just found the bus, it dropped me off somewhere a little bit odd. I'm now trying to find the third destination, to Cenc Cliffs, and then hoping to just wander all the way back from here along a trail to the pier. So this is looking all right. There's some olive trees all around and an impromptu long hike back to the ferry. So behind me is Victoria. You can see the citadel in the distance. Then another fabulous church here. And now, just walking along this lonely trail. And in the distance is the island of Malta. I hope you've been enjoying this vlog, all about my solo travel on Gozo. And this wasn't planned, and that's the best way. A long walk back to the fast ferry. Beautiful scenery everywhere. I can't wait to show you more and get the drone up again. The high cliffs of Cenc are behind me, and it's dramatic, it's incredible, and I'm excited, even with a little bit of wind, to put the drone up and try and get a couple of good shots. What a beautiful spot before trekking home towards the pier. These cliffs are so high. Mgrrr doesn't always like me near cliffs. She thinks I'm a little bit unstable since the melanoma diagnosis, but she doesn't have anything to worry about. It's pretty scary getting near the edge with the shimmering sun. Look at that sea colour. Gozo. Getting windy out here, no wonder the drone had a few bumps up there. It's time to trek on. Right out in the middle of nowhere here. Just following a route, a path to the ferry. Hope you can see that ferry, and that is Malta over there. Be heading back there on a ferry. But I've got to walk. I've got to walk a long way. I've decided on this trek completely spontaneously. Just thought, well, why go back to Victoria when I can walk to the pier? So it's a trail. It's a long one. I've already walked about 12,000 steps today. I'd imagine we'll hit 20 or more. The trail looking back there, and this is Gozo Island at its very finest. Scenery just gets better and better. Lonely trails and hay-filled fields and coastal vistas. It's a real joy to be here on Gozo, trekking on. Yes, trekking on. Maybe 5 kilometers left to go. And hopefully I'll find somewhere to get a great orange juice. Well, stumbled upon this scenic wonder. What a place to swim or dive. And Mgrrr, I think is the pronunciation, but probably way off. I'll put it on the screen. So beautiful down there. Look at the colours that those guys are getting. This is even better than that spot that I went to earlier today. Well, the trail continues. After a little flight of the drone, last little bit of battery. Battery is now on the wane on the phone. So we'll see. Hopefully get an update at the end of the hike. Probably close off the vlog tomorrow actually in Valletta before saying goodbye to Malta. But for now, does it get any better than this? This striking bay, surrounded by beautiful hills, cacti. Yeah, hiking on again with beauty in front of me. Things you don't see everywhere. That's a horse. That's a horse having a fine swim. certainly with scenery like this, I don't blame him or her. Right, this is another beautiful bay. Hopefully you can see the ferry now in the distance. I'm not too far, and it looks like I'll be going up that trail. Wish me the best for getting to the pier on time. Not too much further to go. You see in this direction, you can see we've got a interesting footpath over the sea. Probably 1.5 kilometers to go. So that's from where I came, Gorgon Beach, just down there, and then here, civilization approaches. 17,000 steps to this port, hoping for some juice, and then back to Malta, which is over there. I got the juice, and it's goodbye to Gozo. Soon enough, I changed my ticket, going back a little bit early after that lengthy hike. So back to Malta on this swanky ferry. It's pretty quiet today. Should be back in around 45 minutes. The orange juice, swordfish pasta, salad, the bread, and of course the final sunset here in Malta. So it's time to say goodbye to Malta from the top of the Embassy Valletta hotel. So beautiful. And really the ideal place to say goodbye with a wonderful dinner here.